Hello, okay, welcome back. We are finally live. So, it's been a while. Today, if you hadn't seen on my Instagram yet, today we're going to be looking at this guy. We're going to be repairing him a little bit. We're going to give him a new underpan. I've got all the spare parts ready to go. And yeah, I guess let's get into it. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you can see that okay. You guys are having a nice Thursday evening. Right, so what we're gonna have to do today, I think first we need to, let's see, do we need to clean this? We might need to clean a little bit, hopefully not too much, but first things first, let's open this up. Oh, light's gone off. That should be okay. Yeah, we need to open this up and then, yeah, see what we have to do, see what screws and wires we have to take out. And once that's done, then we can transfer the motors or whatever into here. 1 second, I'm just going to put my light on charge. Okay. Let's open this guy up, shall we? And if you're new here, my name is Engwa, and at the moment I am doing a lot of Scalextric streams at the moment. I also do games and gaming, but for now I am kind of invested in this, reinvesting in an old hobby of mine, which I just got back into recently. So if you're into that stuff, you're in the right place. Also known as slot cars. And for the next maybe month, the next few months, I plan to restore my whole collection of cars. I have about I think over 15 cars at the moment, and I've replaced almost half of them. Not replaced, I mean refurbished. Almost half of them now, so I'm getting there. Yeah, definitely slowly getting there. But it doesn't stop there. I do plan to buy some more cars as well to add to my collection. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit more there for you. There you go. So this is what we're dealing with here at the moment. I have to transfer this motor. This motor and the magnet and the wires. Like, actually, let me take this front bit off as well, so you can see. There we go. So as you can see here, let's bring my mic a bit closer. As you can see here, I had to remove the motor and these wires that go up to the braid to remove that, transfer all that and the magnet into a new belly, you could say, or underpan as it's officially called, into this new one here. My hands are already getting dirty because this car is filthy. Right. So, I think what we should do first is, let's see, maybe remove this axle if we can. I have to remove the driver too. Remove this braid as well, so it's easier. So that it's easier to untangle this part. No, this is going to be a bit more trickier than the Renault we did a few weeks ago, because these wing bits are a little bit more in the way, slightly more in the way, and also the driver's in the way too. So a little bit more tricky, I think, with this one. Oh, look at that. Okay. I think I know a way. I can just slide these wires underneath the front axle. There we go. And then one more time. I'm gonna have to try and remember how to do this backwards when I put it on the new one. Some hair stuck in the middle. It's a bit of hair stuck on the axle here. Anyways. I have broken this a little bit, but it's fine. It still makes it, actually makes it easier to maneuver. It's a little bit broken there. I mean, it is broken, but hey ho. It's gonna get moved around a lot anyway. There we go. So the engine, the motor wires are free. That means I can more easily remove this. Like so. Ta-da! One slimline Scalextric motor out. There you go. And I mean, I also will try and remove the magnet in there too, because it still works really well. There you go. Bit dirty, but as expected. A little bit gunky as well. Look at that. A little bit gunky indeed. And I'm gonna get a separate tissue for that one. Because it's nasty. This magnet is very dirty. If you can hear some screeching, that would probably be the foxes outside. Okay, well, that's as clean as I can get it for now. Just realized I could peel some stuff off as well. Okay, scrape some gunk off the magnet for now. Right. There's nothing much. I don't think I'm gonna take this. Might. It is pretty glued on to there. There's like there's some glue on the axle attached to this underpan, so it might be tricky to get out. But it does feel almost impossible. I'm not gonna lie. But I guess it doesn't matter if I break it now, because this underpan is pretty much screwed already. It's not very good. Like the crown, the gears are still kind of valuable, I guess. It's just getting it out. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's this like gunk or some sort of gluey thing here, which I'm trying to take off. Maybe if I use a flat head screw. It's all stuff that's not coming off easily, that's for sure. I don't even know if it's worth trying to get this out at this time. Okay, I think I got one out. I got one out by using like a lever. But that worked. Hey, there we go. Science. If brute force can't work, then use a... Is that a lever system? Or whatever. Whatever it's called. Anyways. Look at that. That's a bit gunky and broken. Like, especially towards the back, it's all... It's like it's melted. And you can see the person who helped kind of, I guess, fix this car. This was when I was like a kid, so I didn't know how to fix these cars before properly, but he kind of glued down, he used some sort of greasy, gluey thing to glue down the axle, the wheels, because I told him it was coming off. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that orange stuff. That's the greasy thing that was on there holding it down. Almost looks like dried up honey or amber, like in Jurassic Park. Anyways, well, at least that's off now. I guess I could try and keep the bushings and the wheels as spare parts, because they're still fine. And the gear, the crown is still fine as well. There we go. Got the crown out, the gears out. And this wheel's a little bit stuck though. I think I need some pliers or something. Hold on. That's not working. I have a feeling this, whatever glue was added here is stuck to these wheels as well, so I might have to only just take the tires off, unfortunately for that one. And this part might have to go in the bin. But at least I rescued this. Got the crown, the gear, and one of these bushings is screwed, so that has to go too. But the other bushing is still okay. That's still intact, so that's good. I've rescued one side of the car. Welcome to the stream if you've just joined in. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you here. Is there a way to make these avatars jump? I think it was like shift. No, I think it was exclamation mark jump. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that kind of worked. Anyways. So, I think, actually I do need the pliers again. I need the pliers to take the man out. Should I say, take Kimi out? Because the other one has no driver in it. And these guys are like stuck on like really hard as well. Not even joking. There we go. He's out. And that is the end of this underpan, I think. That'll nicely go in the recycling, I'm sure. It is pretty old and busted up. The front bit's not too bad, it's just the back bit. Just gonna quickly disconnect the avatar thing, but I'll bring it back. I will bring it back. Oh, there we go. It's coming back now. Okay. I'm gonna put these tires to the side. Let's open this guy up. Voila. New body. It does come with new screws, but I think I might just use the old screws from the previous one. And also, these things also come with vents for the underpan, but you have to glue them on. So, as you can see on this old one, see those vents on the side? Yeah, they don't come pre-installed, you have to glue them yourselves. But I don't think I'll do that just today. Very nice. Very nice. Guess I need to open this as well. Got some new rear wheels. Very nice. Yeah, nice and shiny too. Look how shiny that is. Nice fresh wheels and fresh tires. Lovely stuff. Right, okay. I know the driver sits there. Because there's a hole literally in his bum that slots in. The little groove here. That's how I know that's the correct position. Okay. I think what I'm going to do first also is I'm going to just clean this axle up a little bit. It's a little bit dusty. Okay. That should be enough. Right. Next challenge is to figure out how this all fits in. Oh yeah, I need to clean this as well a little bit too. Why not? Whilst we're here, we may as well give it a clean. Okay, I think that should be enough. Actually, I could just give this car a new one as well. This new one also has, it's also got, well, not that much more, but it's got a little bit, it's got one, how do you say, sponsor logo on it. Whereas this one is, the old one is blank, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll use the old one. May as well. The way it was intended to be. See the little, I can see the little grooves in here where the wires tuck in. If you can see it there. There. These little grooves, they hold the wires in place. I almost forgot these wires have to go through the front axle as well. Just like we did earlier. So screw on back the blade guide. Ooh. There we go. This is going to be tricky to put in, actually. They didn't make this one easy, did they? Okay, I think I found the way. Just about. Cool. Okay. Next part is to put this in. And just hope it fits. That was close. Seems to fit in okay. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Voila. It is now fully fitted in. 1 second. Let there be light. Okay. My light is charged a bit more now. There we go, that's better. Voila. Nice new underpan and nice new wheels. I've got some, I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but essentially it's grease. I've bought some new grease to coat these gears so that they're not, you know, stiff. Thought I just saw some dust on the camera. Yeah, I can see a little speck of something there, but I'll leave that alone for now. Anyway, At least now the main thing is done. I could do the driver now. Maybe. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave him here. Maybe I'll just leave him hanging just like that. Oh, another thing. Magnet. Another important thing. Quite stiff to get this one in as well. Probably should have done that before the engine, actually. Okay. I think that's good enough. I reckon so. I wonder what this is for. Maybe it's for like a side engine. Like a sideways motor. There's like two grooves here. There's one groove there, and then there's another one here. If anyone knows, maybe let me know. I have a feeling it's for like a sideways motor, but I could be totally wrong. Look at this, coming together. Oh yes, you can clean a little bit of the inside of this shell as well. May as well. To be fair, it might be worth me trying to find a new body shell for this, because the airbox is gone, and also one of the threads at the back here is broken. Yeah, this one. You can see the thread part of it's come off. I forgot how. Maybe I screwed it too tightly one time and it broke. All my fault, obviously. Okay. So already it does sound pretty okay. Before I screw everything back together though, I am going to oil the motor and the bushings a little bit. A little bit of lubricant. Just a tiny one, just a tiny drop. And just kind of dab it with some tissue. Pick up any leftovers. And a little bit on the bushing. Ooh, other side. Okay. What's next? Done the oil. Magnets through the man. Kimi, should I say? I don't really want to glue him down because if I glue him down, his legs are covering the... There's like a bit of plastic that comes across for these little flaps here. So I don't know why they did that, but I don't know. I'm sure they had their reasons, but it just means like every time, if you were to open this car up multiple times, especially if you wanted to change this, if it's broke, you'd have to take the man out every time, or like stretch his legs up in order to pull it. But by the time you try and wiggle this out of his legs, you might break it, like what I did earlier. So, bit of a design flaw there, in my opinion. But hey ho, I digress. There we go. Nicely slotted in. Second time round. I'm just gonna give one more drop of oil on the motor. Just one more. And teeny tiny drop. Already oiling the bushings and the motor is already making it sound a bit less clunky. Like when I'm rotating it feels a lot smoother, it's already feeling smoother. But it will feel even more smooth once I get that grease on the crown gear there. Right. Body goes on. Oh yeah, I've got this thing to put on as well. But I am a bit hesitant because these new ones, the little pins on these ones, they're very stiff, and the grooves that go in them are very stiff too. When I did it for the Renault, they came off. So what I might do is maybe use one of these screw heads. Try and maybe expand it a bit. Oh, it's not very big anyway. Well, that doesn't help. Let's try this one. A bit better. Just to try and expand it a little bit. So that hopefully when these guys go in, it's a little bit easier, maybe. I don't care if they get messed up too much because you don't see them anyway. They get covered up. It's only a bit of plastic. Oh, that was good. That was easy. Perfect. Now these won't get stuck too easily. We'll learn from our mistakes. The more you know. There we go, that slides in, or slots in, should I say. Much easier. And now we can do our first screw back in. already this car is looking so much more cleaner. Feels so much more, makes me feel much more excited to drive it around, because it's like all new and shiny, and I'm excited. It was like getting a whole new car back. And there we go. All screwed back together. New shiny wheels and everything. All transported onto a new belly. All thanks to China, made in China. And I've got one more. Oh, let me actually didn't screw all of them tightly. I just kind of did everything evenly. Let's screw it more tightly. Yeah. I can feel this screw is loose because of that loose thread in the body shell that I mentioned earlier. Okay. Last but not least, I can use one of these extra screws for something. For the spoiler. Spoiler alert, huh? So like, compared to the old one, I couldn't attach a spoiler. See, in this new one, there's an actual groove and screw hole thingy here for the spoiler. Yeah, I can't do that with this one. It is completely effed up. So that's the reason why this one didn't have a spoiler for such a long time. But this one though, now has a chance. Oh yeah, I'll show you the spoiler. Here you go. Kimi! Back when they had names on their cars. Okay, here we go. Oh, actually, another lesson I learned from the Renault. Screw it in first, without it attached to the car, because it makes it easier. Because it's new, the threads. You know, it's good to season the thread into the new thread. Like so. That way it makes it a lot easier to screw it when it's on the car. Because then the thread would have been engraved. And once it's done that, you just do it a few times. I do it a few times. Just to get it really seasoned in. Until it's like easy to screw, you know, in and out. I know that sounds kind of wrong, but ignore that. There we go, that's a little bit looser now. Like as if I've been changing it millions of times. Okay. Much better. Oh, so much easier. compared to earlier. Ah. And there you have it, folks. One finished, pretty much, you know, 80-90% fully refurbished. McLaren F1 MP4-16 for Kimi Raikkonen. You're welcome, Kimi. And like if you take, you know, a picture, or if I took a screenshot of like the beginning of the stream and the end of the stream, it looks like a brand new car. Feels like it too. And what just little things that completes it is like, you know, having the front nose. I know I did that for the previous McLaren, but having a spoiler on it and like a new belly and like these parts here without seeing anything broken or trashed makes a huge difference in the feel and the look of the car. So yeah, look at that. Pretty much ready to go on the track already. Maybe if I'm lucky, if I'm lucky, I can try and buy a new body shell with an airbox on it, a new one. But to be honest, it looks great even without it. There you go. I'll oh, let me get the battery just to make sure the motor's running still. Just like looking at it. She's like a new, literally like a new car to me. I feel probably, yeah, I did that. Basically did like a transplant. It's almost like, yeah, like doing a heart transplant for a Scalextric's car, changing the motor. Okay, the mic may not pick this up because I've got like some noise suppression on it, but if you watch the wheels towards the back of my hand, it's spinning pretty well. Nice. Okie dokie. I think the job is done. Just look at it. All nice and fixed. And I did it all within an hour and a half. It only took an hour and a half. But look at that. It looks so much more complete. Few things, you know, little details like the air vents I could stick in eventually. But, you know, no rush for that. Don't really mind. Same with the Renault one, I didn't really bother to stick the vents in anyway. But maybe if I get time, and if I'm bored. Got Kimi at the back, new wheels, same motor though, but the motors last a long time. Here you go. And if, I will show you the junk pile, the graveyard pile. There we go. That's the graveyard pile. So yeah, these are definitely gonna go in the bin or the recycling. But yeah. Oh yeah, and these two. Well, this one I'll keep as a spare. So from the old body, one, you could say that's 2 pieces. This is technically part of that. 3. Yeah, only 3 pieces are being, you know, put in the bin. And I even saved 1, 2, 3 other key pieces for spares for another car. 3 pieces saved, 3 pieces lost. Not bad for, you know, an old battered up car. And there you go. I am pretty happy with that. Ooh. Yeah. And there you have it, guys. One car fixed, another car added to the list that's fixed. My childhood is being repaired one car at a time. Very happy with that. Cool. All right. Also, before I forget, obviously couldn't have done it without Obi here. This is the part of the show where everyone looks forward to seeing the cat. But as always, I couldn't have done it without his help. He was just in the background all this time, giving me moral support. It's the best way I like to end these streams, is just Obi cleaning himself. I mean, how could you not stay till the end to watch this content? He's definitely the best part of the show. Some good old cat content. It's not so much about this. Oh no, it's all about this guy. Isn't it, Obi? I couldn't have done this show without you, Obi. Without you, there is no stream. Also, it's the only way to sign off a show as well. End it with your cat. Anyways, put me back up here. Cool, that's pretty much the end, I think. I'm gonna call it a night. I think that's pretty successful. The next one, I think I am going to be looking at my Aston Martin. Oh, this guy right here. Focus. Focus. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to be looking at this guy. So I'm going to order a new spoiler for him. I've already ordered some new wheels. But the tires, if you've seen my Instagram, these are not, I've mentioned these are not the original tires. These, and they're not very grippy, but they make for good drifting. So I've made a few, well, one video showing this car drifting on my track. So there's that. Maybe I keep it that way, or the next stream I put some better tires on this, giving this a clean, putting back this spoiler, hopefully. Yeah, I think that'll be the next one, the next car I fix, because this is another one I really love. It's one I can't get enough of. I love racing this one. So yeah. Hello, Iron Wolf 92. Good to see you. Unfortunately, you just caught the tail end of my stream, but hey, thanks for stopping by anyway. You want to talk about cars for a bit? Slot cars. I'll tell you what you've missed. I just spent the whole hour and a half restoring this F1 McLaren car. If you're into Scalextrics or slot cars, this is a classic. I'll show you, you know, we've been on the worktop / office desk and basically I gave this car a new underpan because this one is old and busted up and disgusting and gave it some new wheels as well. And yes, it is Kimi's. This is Kimi's car. As you can see, his name is on it. Love racing with this car and driving with this car, it's so good. But yeah, gave it some new wheels, rear wheels to be exact, new underpan. So I had to do a little bit of dissecting, you know, transfer the old motor from here into this new body, but I kept the body shell of the top. But it's just the bottom that needed changing. Yeah, and oiled it, put it back together, gave it a new spoiler, like, because this one is so busted up, there was no room for a spoiler there. So this car is now looking a lot more complete than it was. Yeah. Good old Kimi. Are you into slot cars? Or F1? Or cars in general? Or do you like cats? Because I've got my cat right here. Bubby! Oh, he's tired now. He was having a little clean earlier. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Iron Wolf. Is this your first time? I think it's the first time I've heard your name. Yeah, a Scalextric set, nice. Which, what set do you have? I just bought a new set myself, like a really old retro set. The box is somewhere else. If you look at my previous streams on my channel, you can see the set I bought. But 1 second, maybe I'll bring the box in the room and I'll show you which one I have. Okay, so this is the set I bought. It's like it's an old one. It's a Formula One set. Do you recognize this one? So yeah, that's the one I have. And yeah, I'm kind of like on a mission for my streams to refurbish and revamp all my old Scalextric cars, you know. Haven't touched them in over 10 years, and then recently I got back into them and I'm starting to repair them, put them back together one by one, basically. And I've got another 14 cars down here, which I'm going through. It's a Bathurst Legend set with Ford XB Coupe and Holden Toronto. Which one is that? Bathurst Legends. I'm guessing you're a car fanatic. You probably know a lot more than me. Bathurst Legends set, okay. Scalextric. Is it a retro one? Oh yeah, I see it. I know which one you're... Yeah, I've seen that before. Nice. Do you have the let's see. It's not the Arc Pro one, is it? Or is it an old, like an old-fashioned set, or is it one of the new sets with like the new controllers and stuff? Looks good. Like the last time I touched, you know, Scalextrics, it was all pre-digital, so any sort of like set or sort of cars, you know, post that, I'm kind of a bit of a blur for me. Not so knowledgeable in them, but I'm learning slowly what they are and everything. Can't remember. That's okay. But I know which cars you have. So nice one. Is that what you race at home, or you play with at home? Oh, I'll show you the rest of my collection here. And your RC cars, oh, like remote control ones, nice. So yeah, as you can see, ooh, I'm gonna tilt it a bit. I've got like, you know, I've got my F1 cars here, my Ferraris, Renaults, Williams, another Renault. This blue Renault here is the one from the box, and the Williams as well. Got another Kimi Raikkonen one here from a different year. So yeah, my dad actually owns a Ford XB Coupe. Oh, cool. That must be really cool to have as well, you know. Like as a slot car, and the fact that your dad's got one, that's really cool. And I've got Maserati, which I also recently refurbished, I think last week. I did a stream refurbishing that one. Got a Ford Mustang. Oh, it's not gonna focus because my face is in the way, but it's fine. And I've got a Mini Cooper. also needs refurbishing. Pretty much all my cars need refurbishing, but that's why I'm doing these streams. And then, oh, my light's gone off. Got a Le Mans car, Lister Storm Le Mans, if you know that. Got a Starsky and Hutch Chevrolet Corvette. And I've got a Subaru with some stickers on. And last but not least, oh wait, no, second last. I've got an SLR McLaren. Definitely needs refurbishing, like the wheels are stuck. I need to fix that somehow. And then lastly, oh, I've got a another F1 that's just sitting on my desk. There you go. Got a very nice McLaren here. Mercedes, should I say, actually. F1 Mercedes. The only thing about... Oh, thank you. Nice Subaru. Yeah, that's... I really like the Subaru as well. But yeah, that needs a lot of work. I plan to buy another one, though. Because that one is... I kind of modified it a bit to make it a little bit more drifty on the track. But I don't have like a... Because I kind of crashed it a lot. So I thought, let's take the car apart and make it into something different. But no, this is not the Hamilton one, but it is... I think... What's his name? I think his name is Kovalainen. This is Kovalinen's one. Hamilton's one... Hamilton has the yellow helmet, but it is part of the same team, you know, same year. Really nice car. I can stop focusing on my face. Unfortunately, this doesn't work on the track I have because this has a digital chip in it. I only have an analog, an old analog track, so I also plan to buy a digital power base so that, you know, this car can drive on it. All my other cars can drive on the track except this one because it's got a digital chip in it. Oh, in terms of Alonso, I do have a F1 Alonso one. I think I've got two? Actually, maybe just one. One of these Renaults. I think this one's Alonso. Yeah, because it's got like a Spanish helmet on. You know, the red. Yeah, there's like red and yellow in there. Stop focusing on my face. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's like a red and yellow, almost like a Spanish flag on his helmet. That's Alonso, and I can't remember if this is Alonso or Jarno Trulli, but I think it's Trulli, just based on the helmet, but I could be wrong. Not all his helmets were red and yellow, you know. But yeah, that's one. What else do I have? Oh yeah, this is my Ferrari. Can't really remember who this one was. Was Felipe Massa Ferrari driver? I can't really remember from this year. I mean, from this car's era. It could have been Felipe Massa. But yeah. It's been so long. But I do know at least one of my cars is an Alonso car, and I'm pretty sure this is Alonso. And this is also, I mean, not this car exactly, but this model was literally the first Scalextric car I ever had, but sadly I crashed it. It broke too much. It was pretty much beyond repair. So that's why I bought that set recently down here, and it came with this car. And yeah, was so grateful I could find a set with this car, because this was like the car that started it all, pretty much. Oh, I must also mention regarding this set, if you're looking for another set or Scalextrics. And I didn't ask where you were from, but if you live in the UK, the eBay seller is on top of the screen. His username is there. But who knows, maybe he might ship overseas, you never know. But he gave me a really good deal, and he's got quite a lot of sets available on his eBay shop. So if you're interested to look at some more Scalextric sets, do definitely check this guy out, Pat Bree 762_7625. Totally recommend, because he gave me such a great set. And not only does it come with the track pieces that come with the box, but he also adds a few more pieces to it to make it even bigger. So yeah, you have to see my other streams before on my channel. I did a stream driving these cars around on the track he sold me. So yeah, definitely check it out. Or you can I believe, yeah, on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, blah blah blah. Let me just check my phone. I'm pretty sure I took a photo. Okay, maybe not the whole track, but I do videos on the track. I do little like short Instagram reels on the track. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, check out my channel on Twitch. Yeah, or actually YouTube as well. You might, but I recommend going onto my Twitch channel because that's where I'm mainly streaming from. Yeah, I did a whole like live video stream of the whole track, and it's huge. like not massive, but bigger than what it comes with. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I hope you stick around for the next one. Iron Wolf 92. And if you have any questions about slot cars or whatever, you know, or if you want to just chill out again next time, just let me know. I'll just come back whenever. I stream usually Wednesdays, but I had to change it to Thursday. But usually I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Would appreciate even more if you would follow or subscribe. But yeah, thanks so much, though, for stopping by. Great chatting to you. For everyone else, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Obi here, my cat, is tired. And I'm tired now too. Obi, I need you to close out the show. Okay. Anyways, thanks everyone. I will hopefully see you on Saturday. Okay? Have a good evening. Thanks for sticking around, and there you go. One more car down. One more car down. I think about 5 or 6 to go before my whole collection's complete, and then eventually I'll also buy some more cars as well, which I plan to. Cool. Take care, guys. Have a good evening, and see you hopefully Saturday. Bye.